lakad matatag!
Normally. Game here in game number 1. And the rest of the series and the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's what, hopefully...
Two tangos, you know, he's got the salve there as well to keep himself up. But like you say, every time he comes in, he's going to be going for that mana burn level 2. The Spirit Siphon comes out. Are they going to be able to get the damage onto Mavis? The Hammer of Purity. Hokori does get the kill. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Ice Shards comes through, and Carlo then will still be able to get the kill onto Theo.
I love this combination. They throw the tombstone, then immediately disrupt someone. So by the time they come back, they should be the second zombie timeout.
Say Mavis though, he doesn't have the mana, he's not going to be able to get the impale now as well. Garda could be taking some tower shots as well as Vitali. Now the impale comes out. Is this going to be enough to get the kill to the blink forward? They're going to be able to take down the Omni Knight. Vitali with the Spirit Siphon onto Mavis. The Spike Carapace comes out, keeps Vitali down, but he still gets the kill. And now Vitali, he's running himself away from this Asta. Does he have the damage? He's going to be breaking some ankles though here, Vitali. Queen of Pain gets that blink forward, doesn't have the mana for the Scream. Nothing on the stick there either to get the mana back. And it looks like Vitali will be able to get out of dodge with 160 health. What level is that Scream?
He's so fast.
Going to be fast with those regen boots. Yeah, 375 versus the 375 of the Undying. But the Undying
lane, Mavis
is only going to be the level 1 boots here as Mavis does go down. Analog picks up the kill. Oh, Tornado comes through the critical. What can he do? There's not going to be any mana left on Analog, so the mana burn not going to be super effective here now as well. Kylo going to be chasing out with the Shadow Poison, and Analog takes 2 stacks of that.
Top lane, Vitali, TPs may regret that very soon though.
Yeah, he's going to try and turn this around though. The destruction actually comes through onto the Undying after the Flesh Golem comes out. Mavis will be there. There's going to be an impale, and now there's the Vitali's out of mana. And look at these zombies with the Flesh Golem just trying to bash down on Vitali now as well. But there is going to be the Purification coming through. Sonic Wave, they finally get the kill. They're even going to be able to take down the Omni Knight now as well. Snowball is going to be able to keep him alive through this box. Just hitting onto the tower. Theo, he did a little bit of delay, but he will still go down there. And yeah, 4-man rotation, 5-man rotation coming out from TNC, grouping up around this, and Bok with it, like you say, with that TP in from Vitali. Not sure where everyone else was, but they committed to the kill, and TNC able to take that fight underneath down, but Vitali's really fast and the trap gets popped, so Critch is going to be slowed down. Can't catch up there. Critch though, going for, he's already got the Hand of Midas out, so he's going to go back for those Boots of Travel.
Bottom lane, Mavis loses his life. Great slows coming out from Gardic, and yep, it's the Echo Saber's finished on Bok. I imagine he's going to want the Gardic. He needs to die for his core. He needs to do it, Gardic.
Oh, the Tornado, it comes out, the EMP, they're going to be able to lock down onto Lumia now as well, and like you say, there is going to be the Demonic Purge if they want to go on, so the Meteor does get dropped, and it looks like they're going to be able to take down Lumia. Has no mana left now, the Heavenly Grace, as well as that, excuse me, I think they'll be able to go into Analog. And look, he's going to be pushed back now as well by the Deafening Blast, but he does get an LSA. Dive forward, Asta pushing him back with the Sonic Wave. There's going to be an Ice Pack drop now as well. Asta, though, can he get himself out of danger? That Blink will be coming up. He's going to be silenced off. The damage from the Spirit Siphon, the Exorcism. Asta's going to go down. And now the chase through. Gardic. Again, the Heavenly Grace is going to be used. He's already used the Guardian Angel as well. So it comes out on the Critch. Critch, can he get himself away from this? Ice Shards are going to block his path out, the right click, but there's going to be the destruction coming through from the Shadow Demon. Tornado connects onto all 3. Analog's going to try and dodge it. Walrus Punch comes through, and Analog will get the kill. It's a really good turnaround, even though they lost Lumiere here. They do pick up 2 cores on the side of Hokori.
Now look like, check out this is another thing that might be a problem for Hokori. Krish, when he uses his mana burn. Oh, mid lane.
The disruption comes out though, Queen of Pain. Theo, it was a snowball in. It might put him in danger. Sunstrike was going to be using. Carlo does get the kill there. Yeah, Asta moving himself over with the Invis Rune. So he got the blink on, but Vitali with the quick fingers drops the silence onto the Queen of Pain, which means that the Queen can't commit, and Vitali just walks himself away.
They have vision here, Hokori, if they want to take this fight, and they see what's going on. They get the D-ward off, and Mavis, he just thought around if maybe a bit too long.
Yeah, he was trying to D-ward, but like you said, they already had the...
Towards the top of the net worth. Bog is starting to fall off a little bit on this. Oh, being falling off, we might be losing Vitali here.
Vitali can get himself away. He drops the silence with the BKB. The Walrus Punch comes in now as well. They might be able to lock down Asta, but Asta's got his own BKB. The Snowball comes in. The Disruption going to be hitting onto... Excuse me, onto the Invoker now, trying to keep him alive. Bok, he's in there. Theo's going to go down. A really nice Sonic Wave that hits onto 3 heroes. Mavis with the Spike Carapace, but Analog had that BKB up. Mavis going to get himself away from this. It's going to be 3 heroes dead on the side of TNC, only losing Theo here for the side of Hokori. And Analog, he's going to try and cut this wave as well, so they might be able to push onto the tier 2 on the bottom on the top lane.
Really gonna go Blink Dagger on Bok. You know, that seems a bit crazy. Mavis, hey, it looks like he's spotted. Takes a few hits, and he is going to lose his life. Now, he's not the only one, though. A solo kill on Krish.
Yeah, Krish goes down here. I didn't even see that one happening. Watching Mavis in the river, but yeah, Lina comes in and gets a really nice. It looks like he threw out the Laguna Blade there as well to commit the kill. If we take a look at the death summary, BKB wasn't used here for the Invoker. For some reason, the death summary isn't working, so we can't check that to see what the actual damage breakdown was here from the Lina.
For me, it says it's like half physical, half magical.
Oh, he's going to be able to get himself onto Bok now as well. The right clicks come through, doesn't even need that Laguna Blade. And I think he'll be able to get through. Asta, the right clicks, doesn't even get the blink away analog. He just rips through all 3 cores once again. He can do it himself. He doesn't need his team. He's taking...
Massive. Okay, they are able to find Theo. Lumiere jumps back in.
Are they
Two hits on Asta.
Yeah, Snowball's going to be onto Bok though. Bok, is he holding that BKB? He is. The Disruption's going to try and save him for a little bit. Sonic Wave comes through. Is he going to be doing enough damage now as well? Bok, he throws that BKB, but the right click's coming through. They're still going to connect. They still get the kill. And now Chris is going to be in trouble being chased down. But look at how quickly Analog goes. I don't even think he's committing the full attack animation. He's just going all the way through here. And Mavis gets deleted. 3 heroes dead on TNC once again. And now, oh, Analog's chasing. Did he get the vision onto Asta here? He has that Silver Edge. 2 seconds if he wants to carry on chasing. I think it might just be a coincidence. Or maybe you might see Asta on the cliff TP. LSA is not going to be there in time, and Asta going to be able to get the TP away.
Yeah, there's on cooldown. And Theo's got the blink tag, so he can just blink save people with a snowball. It's a lot for TNC now that they have to deal with. You know, it's like how are they going to be able to take a fight? Who do they focus on?
Oh, the jump in Lumiere is going to be maybe to get Mavis. The disruption comes out. Bok wants to chase up now as well. Mavis, he's holding on to that spike carapace, but again, Lumiere has that BKB if he needs to use it. Bok pops his BKB early. The right click though, he's just going to be absolutely shredded through here. And Bok, he has to get himself around Mavis with the spike carapace. Walrus punch comes out just for the lockdown. Mavis can he get himself away from this one? It looks like the snowball. Lumiere going to be able to get the kill onto Bok on the backlines. Chases on. Laguna Blade comes out. They're going to be able to hit the stun. The silence onto the Queen of Pain. Gets that kill now as well. Shadow Demon GG's just going to be called. And Hokori absolutely running riot in this game.
The carry Queen of Pain really didn't work out the way they wanted to, and they were played very slow on the TNC side. I guess they want to play around Bok, but Crash going for that for the hand.
Those illusions if the Luna gets a good start.
Alright, they go for the PO. Alright. At least that's not very elusive. I was going to say something about the Luna that I don't like though is that.
But Carlo, he's suffering just a little bit.
I mean, Marcy in particular is going to be taking a lot of damage, especially when meta's up, right? Like you're a melee guy against 2 range. Although Mavis gets first blood top lane on Theo. So TNC is still starting strong with that first blood. Not on the lane I expected, but good for them. They were able to get started up with that kill for Mavis. Plus, there's plenty of like magic damage as well. You know, we're gonna. Oh, actually, didn't go for that third rebound on level 3 for Bok, but okay. Bok is just gonna go in.
They're gonna be putting the damage out. Telekinesis comes down on the Terrorblade now as well. Vitaly gets a count to Mavis on the top lanes, but we'll see if Bok can survive this Lumiere. He doesn't have that metamorphosis for the next 47 seconds. It feels like we're being baited into talking about this bottom lane.
Yes, core Marcy always maxes out, so you go max. And you get how much lifesteal is it? It is 50% lifesteal. Combine that with Unleash, you're gonna usually get like a huge amount of health. Vitaly top lane, he's in a bit of trouble here.
Does he get himself away from this? Only level 4, so he's not gonna be able to get the time lapse off. And yet Asta's gonna be able to pick up that kill. And Theo, he'd already used the Fisher, so there was nothing to kind of break that engage coming through from the side of TNC.
Mavis, he has been having a much better lane top than I assumed, especially up against like. I mean, it's TB. Oh, Theo, by the way, he might be losing his life as well. He is taking a lot of damage, gets the silence off right in time. Mavis.
Another Spirit Siphon. Yeah, there's going to be a rotation in. Sakuchi comes through. Theo turns, drops that Fisher, so it looks like Vitaly might try and go for that revenge kill. Dropped on Mavis now as well. Was that Sakuchi? Still a second away. He's going to be able to get it, and now he might be able to turn himself onto Asta now as well with Analog rotating up. Cold Snap comes through. Was that Doppelganger? It's going to be way too much damage to get himself out of this. Underneath the tier 1 tower, Sakuchi do they want to try and dive? He's going to go left, not behind, and they're not going to be able to find him.
The jukes are real. Asta, well played in that situation. It's a 1-for-1 trade. You're gonna be, well, it comes out of an even trade, right? Yeah, barely. He's got the Orb of Corrosion. Looks like he's just gonna go for the BKB after. So with TNC, we've been saying, this is why I've been expecting this all of the game. They're gonna play really fast. Couple of BKBs on their cores. Asta's gonna go for the Diffusal. Maybe he'll join his team after that with maybe Mantis style. So they just want to run at Hokori early on. Hokori. Invoker still doesn't have the Witchblade. He's still on the go after.
But there's going to be the rotation down from Vitaly on the bottom lane now as well. Chain Frost bouncing around. It's going to get at least one bounce. And Sinister Gaze comes through now as well to get the drive back onto Bok. And Bok's not going to be able to get himself away. Really good rotation from 4-5 heroes on the side of Hokori to get these 2 kills.
It's going to be a little bit of the more farming, which is what I expect from Lumiere. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like the guy who likes to farm. There's nothing wrong with that, but he's not the most active. Oh,
Swarm's going to be dropped mid lane. Bo gets dropped onto it. Theo might go down first, but they are going to be able to get the kill onto Mavis now as well. Theo, he's going to be keeping those two heroes busy while they get the kill. What was stolen? It's going to be the Sakuchi coming through Carlos, and Carlo have a little bit of that extra movement speed, get himself around and out of that. But yeah, it was only Vitaly that was really looking to get aggressive there, and yeah, Carlo, as soon as he steals that Sakuchi, Vitaly just disengages.
Yeah.
Oh, Lumia is going to be able to get himself away. 0 mana. But maybe a little bit of thinking time doing him good there. The chase down from the PL, again, burning down all of his mana, but was just able to break some ankles through the trees. But in the back in the mid lane, the Swarm's going to go. They might be able to get themselves onto the Invoker now as well. The Chain Frost is not actually going to bounce to anyone now after... Oh, it does. It goes to Mavis. I didn't see bounce to Mavis. What can he do? Theo's going to try and get himself away. Vitaly chasing now as well. The Spirit Vessel is on Mavis. He's going to go straight for that time lapse, but right back into Critch. So there's going to be the X mark to spot. Can he get anything out of this? The Invoker's already gone down. Vitaly trying to run him away with the Sakuchi, but there's going to be a really nice rebound into where the Weaver is going. And this is going to be a 2-for-1 trade. Can they go even further onto this now as well? Gardic's going to be in trouble. Gardic trying to use that one to keep himself alive. He's got those regen boots, but can he get it off? The right clicks, no, the Fade Bolt. They get this kill. They're even going to get the jump into Theo, and Theo, another rebound comes out. Telekinesis. The absolutely clean up in the mid lane here. TNC, great
first BKB by Marcy, so it's solid. Theo's trying to go for the Blink Dagger. He already has the shard. He's not going for the usual Arcane Boots build, going for the Tranquil instead. He is 0-8 though on this Earthshaker. Just a very tough game. Asta is thinking, let me make it 0-9 for you, buddy.
Theo, yeah.
There you go. He's been alive for too long. He's been alive. You know, sometimes you have those friends who help you get the Melko Award, and Asta's definitely one of those friends. Like, let me just give you a hand right there. Meantime, Vitaly, is he going to be perma-stunned? Maybe. That silence comes out. I don't think he's making it out of this one.
No, he can't. He does drop the Wraith back there as well, so an extra 100 gold for Krish. But yeah,
for the shards.
The Butterfly is nice, so you don't completely lose your mana and get burnt down from the PL. Like, you know, because you want that mana to be able to sunder at some point. So I get the idea behind the first Butterfly, like the first item, big item Butterfly. Asta here, though, pushing on to the top lane. Like you say, he's got that Aegis. Theo trying to do what he can with that shard. The rebound comes in.
Theo.
Oh, Theo, what time is it? It's death o'clock. You've been alive. What's that, a full minute alive? That's
Lumiere?
way too long, buddy.
Lumiere might be losing his life, dude. And you know what item also stops the mana burn and it would save him right now? A BKB.
Yeah. But we don't do that
ward.
Here.
That ward right next to the Dire Age is giving them all the information they need. And Hokori, it's starting to look pretty bad for them. You know, TNC's got a 6,000 gold lead.
On the impact now as well, but he's going to be able to get the time lapse away. Carlo couldn't get there in time to get that lockdown with the telekinesis. Vitaly, so you want to carry on going? Sakuchi's away. He's going to be on just the edge of the torrent. But do they want to go now? There's going to be 4 heroes onto this. They're going to be able to get the kill onto Echo Slam comes through. They're going to be able to take down Bok maybe. BKB comes out for Bok, but he's still going to be taking a lot of damage. Analog with the right clicks as well as Lumia. He's used that Metamorphosis, but they get the kill onto Theo now as well. Chain Frost, it's bouncing around. Asta has to get himself away from this, but Analog taking so much damage from the illusions. Carlo comes in with that Sakuchi. Vitaly, he even brought back to get into this fight.
And all they got out of that was Bok? Okay. I was surprised that Lumiere was like, let's go fight it. I mean, he's not that far from the Scotty, but he thought that was an opening. It was a decent Echo Slam, but I think that, I'm not sure, who was BKB? Was it Krish or Bok? Either way, one of them was able to dodge it, so you weren't able to get as much damage out as you'd like, and in the end...
Invoke is going to be slowed down by the Diffusal Blade, trying to do what he can. Well, there's going to be... It doesn't matter, the Shadow Amulet's not going to keep him alive. He does get taken down, and Krish, the rest of the team, they're going to be able to step up onto this Tier 3 tower, and even with the Frost Shield, it's still going to burn it right down. Asta with these illusions, and you can see Critch, he's going to be TP'd onto Lumia. Does he get the X marks to spot? He does. Lumia, TP, if he wants to get himself away from this, but there's going to be the TPs back onto this now as well. The Torrent comes out. Carlo's even going to be here now as well. They're going to be able to get the lockdown onto the Terrorblade. Terrorblade, X-Mark, he doesn't have a BKB as well, so he's not going to be able to get himself out of it. The Tier 3 tower might survive, but Lumia won't.
In a way, Lumiere baited? I don't know. It gives enough time for Analog to come back. This ward, by the way, this Dire, like, it's the second time it spots him and gets the kill. And Gardic just also bounced. That's an important guy because he's got the Frost Shield. He's got the Frost Shield talent as well, 70% damage reduction. He's out for 30 seconds. Analog's going to be up in a couple of seconds, so he might be able to throw a few spells. However, this mid lane, lucky for them, TNC, that backdoor protection is going to wear off. Bugs come out. Analogs here. They have Theo as well, keeping back.
Look at this. Chris is just away from the rest of his team. He's farming up. He's pushing out this mid lane here. Asta, smoke's going to break. They're going to be able to see onto the Phantom Lancer. Do they want to try and jump onto this now as well? Yeah, they're going to get the telekinesis. So up onto Theo. Theo's going to be silenced. They might want to fight onto this. And again, Chris still isn't here. He's going to be making the teleport up to the outpost now as well. But Asta, the Chain Frost bouncing around as well. Telekinesis. Do they want to get the drag back onto Gardic? Gardic looks like he might be the second one to fall here. They've already got the kill onto Theo, but Asta can get himself away from this one. The Meteor's going to be dropping Mavis. He's going to be Deafening Blast right back into this. Has to go for the 4-staff away. Asta's doing the damage onto Vitaly. Vitaly not going to be able to get that time lapse off. He goes down. 3 heroes dead, and it looks like Hokori just going to try and leave Invoker as well as the Terrorblade do get themselves out. Yeah, big loss there. If he was able to get the time lapse off, he might have been able to get the kill onto Asta. He might have been able to get the kill onto Mavis there, but just so much overwhelming silence, overwhelming lockdown coming through from
TNC is going to try too hard. She's up against an Aegis on the Terrorblade.
Yeah, Asta comes in Tornado. Does that keep him locked down from the X-Mark? It does. Yes. And now, are they going to be able to get anything from this and punish the aggression from Asta? X-Mark telekinesis. Going to drag him to safety now, but the Echo Slam comes out onto the back lines. Chain Frost, it was Stone. It's going to be bouncing around, but still, they're going to be able to clean up onto Mavis. Mavis goes down. What can they do? These illusions. Lumia, that's only going to be the Aegis, but this Chain Frost just continues going from the Rubik block, gets himself in, cleans up onto Gardic, and the Chain Frost now, it will end. Terrorblade, going to be silenced, going to be Hex. Deafening Blast, does it do enough? Lumia, does he want to try and turn himself around? Has that Sunder? Does he want to throw out? Telekinesis comes through, trying to keep Bok to safety. Bok going to be able to get the rebound out. The right click's coming out into Chris now as well. Do they have enough damage? He's not. He's going to be able to get the TP away, but they do take down Bok.
Two buybacks are used though. Vitaly as well as Gardic. And I believe Vitaly, he was actually kind of close to coming out, but you can see it's time to get on their side of the map and take buildings. Roshan 2 minutes, so Hokori, their only objective right now would be to fight, and they're playing around this ward.
Yeah, I was going to say, they get the ward down on both parts of the cliff. Carlo is going to be able to get the telekinesis in. There's going to be a really nice frost shield coming through. Vitaly, can he get that time lapse off? He's going to be locked down, and is he going to be able to get it off? It looks like he might just be able to. He was so low, but now Bok is going to be diving in now as well. What can he do with this? And yeah, they get the kill onto Vitaly, so he wasn't able to get that time lapse. And it looks like Hokori, they just want to disengage. And like you say, that BKB going to be so important out of the base, trying to keep this tower healthy now as well.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Lich is still only level 18, so we're not going to be seeing those healing frost shields coming out anytime soon. Meantime, though, TNC.
Do you go for that, or do you go for the unlimited bounces here? Because there is the Phantom Lancer with all the illusions. Oh, they're going to be able to. This time the Fisher was stolen. Vitaly's going to be locked down again and again. He's not going to have buyback. 1,000 gold away. They do get the return kill onto Bok. So that's going to be something here. The Fisher's coming through, just trying to get these stuns, but slowly, these racks are going to be chipped away out. Tornado comes through as well. Doesn't actually connect onto the real Phantom Lancer, and it looks like they might be able to go into this and take at least a ranged racks now. And yeah, Asta's going to be out of mana, but he does still have that Aegis for the next minute and 13. So even if they get him the once, he's going to have that chance to get himself out of this and get himself away. And Asta, they're just overwhelming this base.
It is going to be a melee Rax that heals a tiny bit, but looks like it may not be enough TNC. The damage is so much. Oh, need to be careful here. If you are analog, he gets stunned. Just BKB straight away. Does not want to deal with this. The Stolen Fish are causing problems, but Carlo saves his ally. Yeah, it looks like it's just...
Chain Frost is going to be bouncing around as well, but it bounces into the Phantom Lancer illusions. He's going to get that Doppelganger off, so they will be able to get this lane of racks, get themselves away, and only...
They seem very interested to focus, to sort of get TNC to leave the bottom lane, try to defend their own side. However, TNC, they're like, hey, is there a Lich here? If there's no Lich, we can just take the tower.
Yeah, the frost shield does come through. There's going to be a blink. Asta now, the Aegis has gone. They want to go. Echo Slam comes through. I think they're going to be able to get the kill now as well. The Sunder going to be excuse me, the team seal. It's going to be a lockdown onto Asta. Asta with the Doppelganger. Can he get himself away from this one? He's going to be locked down on a group of heroes now. The Sunder does come through onto Bok. Right click, so Asta can he get himself away? Another Doppelganger. The refresh comes through. Chris is going to be able to drop the bow. Connects onto 3 heroes, but Asta, he's still so low. Can they do the damage to take him down? They might finally be able to get the kill to this Phantom Lancer, but he just carries on going. Sunstrike. It's still not going to be enough to get the kill onto the Phantom Lancer. He's surviving. 200 health. He just continues to come back in. They're going to be able to go right onto 3 heroes died on the side of Hokori. Might be 4 now. Gardic's trying to get himself away from the exorcism. It's going to be a full 5-man wipe, and they only just get the kill now onto the Phantom Lancer, who's buying back. And it's going to be another lane of racks. He comes right back into this fight here on the Phantom Lancer. And just look at this. The building's going to be absolutely deleted.
Oh,
Asta's just been surviving through this 10-3 here, and he just couldn't get right onto it. Bok's going to jump in. He gets the jump. Telekinesis comes out into the Invoker. The Invoker's going to be dead. Lumia comes through. He's trying to do what he can with this Demon Zeal, trying to get the right-click damage, but Bok is just cleaning up on the backlines, and even now, Vitali buys back. They're trying to get themselves in, but the rebound comes out. Lumia is using that BKB. He's trying to get that Terror Wave out of this now as well. The Fears come through. They're going to be able to get the kill onto Bok. Finally, Mavis on the backlines. Can they lock down Terrorblade? He's going to be Hex. There's going to be 4 heroes jumping on top of them. The boat comes through. This is going to be game number 2 going the way of TNC. They absolutely clean up in the base. 24-44, 49 minutes, 50 minutes into this, and TNC just never really gave Hokori time to breathe, forcing it into a full 3-game series.
Good for them, TNC. I mean, late they just kept getting that farm that they needed. They were ahead of Hokori for most of the game. When it looked like Hokori was making a comeback, that split up. Firstly, we lost Lumia a couple of...
I'm not saying he wouldn't, but it's just one of those that it's a pain to go out of your way to build it.
That's a risky pick for the Hokori go for. I thought they'd either go for someone who doesn't need to go in.
More attack range than most melee heroes.
What is it? Yeah, it's 160. I think there's a couple that's like 175 or 150. I think like Doom or something like that. Like Monkey King's got insane attack range. You know, he's something like 220 or something like that. And Hokori's off with first blood in the bottom lane here. Lumiere as well as...
the Nightmare. They might be able to set... Well, they are going to be able to set up the hook. Really good combo to come through Bok. He throws out those axes. Got
Bok going 1 point into the Call of the Wild just to get that boar. So that if a Nightmare comes out, you put it on the board. You know, you can at least use the board. And oh dear, the Rot's leveled up. And this could be Carlo's second death. Carlo is going to be having a bit of a tough time here. This level 1 Wild Axe is backfired because there's no way to really work against this Nightmare. So he needs a boar. He needs a boar to deal with this.
Yeah, and again, got it coming through the back lines. Axe is going to be flying out. He doesn't actually have the mana just yet. He could use that Mango. Oh, Vitali though, top lane. They get the kill onto Asta. So Hokori 315, a little bit faster, but
Carlo.
Bottom lane, yeah, he's going to be able to get it. And this is going to be the thing that he can just walk in. The Nightmare goes, and Carlo's just going to be able to try and go for that telekinesis. Does he have the block here as well for that hook? He has that hook available, but he's going to be able to take the ball. Doesn't actually want to throw it out into Carlo. Maybe if he got it point blank, might have been able to get that kill, but he just walked himself up with a rot, trying to rely on that rot damage here now as well. But back in the mid lane, Gardic actually gets the kill from Krish. But yeah, I was just watching the rotation, the battle around the rune here. So he could have, if he needed to, pop that to get the mana here for the Nightmare. But yeah, even the boar, I mean, look at the tier 1 damage. Yeah, maybe he's going to come back in with another Fissure. So Gardic comes through, uses that Brain Sap once again. 4 seconds, Lumia. There's going to be the TP in for the Queen of Pain. Is he going to be able to get pickings from this now as well? It looks like he's going to be able to take down Carlo. Even the TP. It's going to be Lumia TPing himself back to the lane. Bok going to be spotted. Blink 7 seconds away. Yeah, Bok, he can. There's not going to be full. I thought Lumia might have chased for the hook, something like that. But yeah, I mean, the creeps would have been blocking anyway. So yeah, he gets himself out with the TP.
That was very smart. And it's going to be the Wraith Pact build as well for... Oh, Enigma might be losing his life here.
Oh, yeah, there is going to be 3 heroes. Rolling Thunder comes through now as well. But the Malefice, no, it cancels the Rolling Thunder. Is it going to be another tick? And Chris just can't get this off. Now he will be able to. There's going to be no saves in time. Or is a Sonic Wave comes through. But that's going to be the refraction here for Asta keeping him alive. And Analog, Vitali, he gets bounced down to the low ground. And Asta wants to carry on going. There's a Fissure, though. He's going to be dragged back with that telekinesis. But it puts Asta in danger. He's going to be taken down. No deny. Gardic on the backlines. Nightmare going to be toggled off. Critch, Swashbuckle. It's going to miss. And Gardic is going to be able to get himself away, but the toss back here, Earthshaker might not be so lucky. Mavis, was that Scream? He is going to be able to throw it out if Mavis gets low enough. The damage comes through, and Analog gets himself another kill.
Man, even though Vitali died, he was so smart. He was standing right at the edge of the cliff. I don't know if he was hiding,
Theo!
Krish, he's online.
He's doing damage here now as well, but Analog with the haste rune, it does just wear off. He's still going to be able to get the kill on Krish. He says... You know, Analog says he's going to get the revenge here. Now the Fiend's Grip, they've got the lockdown for the Templar Assassin, nothing else to help out. These Eidolons taken away onto the Refraction, any reveal, any dust, anything like that, any AoE damage. Doesn't have the mana for the Scream. And Asta, the Wraith Pack comes out, just taking him down slowly. And Analog does get the kill.
Killing Vitali would be a nice win for TNC. And, he walks into Carlo.
Carlo, yeah, it's going to be able to follow with the telekinesis. Vitali, he drops that Wraith Pack. Rolling Thunder's going to come through. Shield crash straight through, and they are going to be able to get the kill now onto Vitali. Vitali, though, he takes down Carlo. The black hole! It's going to be able to catch 2. Does he turn this around? He's going to be able to take down the Earthshaker. Critch, no way. Midnight Pulse gets dropped. Critch, can he get himself away from this one? The shield crash coming out. The right clicks. He takes down. He gets a triple kill. He takes down 3.
Holy moly, that is dude. One person. Oh god. I don't. They didn't have echo slams. That's the one thing. Like with the fights, they didn't have echo slam to use it. But oh god, I can.
Gonna be able to get that dive in. Shadow Strike was at Rolling Thunder. I'm hearing it going. Christian, do you want to go onto this now as well? Rolling Thunder's going to come through. They get the Raw onto Analog. They change targets, but the Avalanche comes through now as well. Nightmare, the hook onto Gardic. Just point blank. Lumia drags back his teammate. The Midnight Pulse comes out. Fiend's Grip as well. They're going to be able to get the lockdown onto Krish. Echo Slam comes through to try and disrupt that as well. So Krish will be able to get himself away from this one. Theo, Lumia, he does still have this Aegis, but what was stolen? It's going to be the Fiend's Grip now as well. Theo goes down anyway. The Enchant Totem, the right clicks. Asta claims this one. Maybe a little bit of a miscoordination coming through. Hook's going to be off the mark.
They have vision if they want to go for Carlo. They're just going to go for the Wraith back. It gives you a lot of gold. It used to be 25 when it came out, by the way. Now it gives you 100. So it is well worth the expending on. And looks like Hokori, after getting the Aegis, things have not been going quite the way expected. That bottom fight going badly for them, and now. Well, the smoke comes out for TNC. This could be awkward for them.
Lumia leads the line, though. Look at the damage coming through on Carlo. There will be a Fissure, so they might be able to do a lot of damage, but with the Black Hole coming through as well, it only catches onto the Rolling Thunder, which might be enough. Hook not going to latch now, and Critch, he's going to be blown up. Analog gets himself the double kill. They're going to be able to get the Fiend's Grip onto the Templar Assassin. Where's that blink on the Pudge? It will be there if they want to go. Dismember's going to be up now as well, but it looks like where's the Pudge? He does follow up with the Dismember now, so he is going to be able to clean up on 4 heroes. And Hokori, now they can continue the push down this mid lane.
Weird that TNC's
have it. He's just going to have to... I don't know, because the Rolling Thunder's going to come to an end now as well. So he's trying his best just to... But Vitali's going to be here. Blink Dagger, the Malefice comes through now as well. Load Storm going to be dropped. But Lumia's going to be able to get in range. He doesn't even need to use the Dismember. Just runs him down with a Rot on the hook. So mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
Yes, definitely. I mean, you could have... I mean, you might have considered rolling towards, like... his allies or something, although
the mute
Analog jumps in. That's a BKB use.
Yeah, he does pop that BKB, but he's got the back of a Theo now as well. Does he want to try and turn this one around? Has that Scream as well as the Sonic Wave if they want to go for it. Theo, he jumps himself in with his own Blink Dagger. The Roar comes through. That's going to be onto the Tiny, though, and there's going to be some follow-up now. Vitali wants to come up with the rest of the team, and Theo's not even going to be dead yet. Carlo will be able to get the kill with the Bok, and it looks like the creeps, those sidekicks doing the damage to take Theo down, but...
Check out what Carlos stole. This is an interesting ability. He can steal flesh here. Who knows, right? Lumiere, he is in a tough spot. No TP. Oh, the courier. The courier, they kind of know. TNC, they know. The courier. There you go.
He's going to have the blink, though. He takes the courier down. The hook comes through. It's going to be the drag back onto Lumia. Lumia, he didn't have the TP for 7 seconds. Couldn't get that blink away now as well. Pudge, does he have enough to get the kill onto Carlo at least? He's going to try and just... Oh, he doesn't. I don't know where I was going with that, but I know where Lumiere was going, and it is the grave.
Dude, I mean, all this talk, by the way, Carlo, since he stole the hook, has been doing massive. He kills Theo, slows down Hokori's push into Roshan, then he hooks the Enigma, which, by the way, he's got, he had the Aether Lens, he's got the Arcane Supremacy maxed out, and it was just a massive hook from... like literally a mile away. Oh, he's got the Eye of the Vizier, just for fun.
Yeah.
And, Gardic.
And now they go into this. Damn. And that was it.
That's
the Dismember stolen it. And they can go even further. Asta, the tossback, comes on to Vitali. Vitali, what can do with this? Asta just pops up BKB. He wants to walk himself away from this. And they're going to be absolutely worth. And now, I mean, the Rubik, he has the shard. So he's going to have the Swallow on the Dismember jumping over Lumia. And it's getting hard for Hokori to take a fight. Oh, the BKB comes out. They're going to be able to find out Bok. Can they do damage through this now as well? The right click's coming through from Asta. You might just try and lock down here. Analog, where's that BKB coming through from Asta? Still 20 seconds away. Sonic Wave. So they do get the kill. The buyback comes through, though, from Carlo. And can they go even further onto this now on the side of Hokori? The Roar going to be used onto Enigma. So Enigma's not going to be able to get that black hole. It's just going to be right click down. Taking down Mavis, secures the kill with the Fissure. Echo on the back lines. So they get the kill onto the Queen of Pain now as well. Chase down into Lumia. Lumia can get himself away from this one. Krish, he's got that basher. Swashbuckle's going to be there in a second as well. He doesn't actually get the bash just yet. Buyback comes through from Mavis, so Mavis is going to be able to get the Fissure. They have the lockdown on the Pudge. They have the kill as well. He's dead. 70 seconds, no buyback.
TNC made...
Are in the mid lane. And again, they still have the knowledge of Roche. They still have that trap in the pit. So Lumia has to come back. But is he going to be coming back into a trap? It looks like on the back lines. The right is coming through. But yeah, in the mid-river actually... Do they have enough to get the kill off now as well? He's trying to pop that BKB.
Yes.
Lumia's not going to be able to get himself away. Back in the river, though. Back in the mid lane. They get the kill onto Carlo. Theo's going to be able to get the TP back. Oh, the black hole's coming through. It catches onto 2. Avalanche is going to be in there now as well. They might be able to get the kill onto Bok, but Asta, is he going to be the next target? The Nightmare is set up. Mavis does have that Fisher to fly through. The BKB, though. Where's he going to go? Vitaly's going to try and get himself onto these backlines. He's already used that black hole, Rolling Thunder as well. But Chris, does he want to be rolling into this fight? It looks like he does. He's going to be able to get himself on top of the Queen of Pain as well. Theo on the backlines. He's going to be disarmed. He's not going to be able to jump in just yet. They've got the lockdown. They've taken all the mana away from the Queen of Pain as well. Just enough to get the blink up onto the high ground.
Oh, the Wraith bag. By the way, Mavis, he walked, he had about 8 seconds off cooldown on the Blink Dagger. He wasn't able to use it because he like blinked to get their long-range spells. Krish and Asta are your only options, but catching Asta is... I mean,
they might be able to do it here, but the refraction charge is still going. Lumia going to be able to get the Dismember out now as well. Rolling Thunder come through, so he's going to be kept alive. The Black Hole, though, gets committed. Chris can he get himself away from this? The Black Hole still goes, and there's going to be Aqua Storm onto the backline. Do they have the lockdown onto Lumia to do the damage? The Black Hole was stolen. They drag back, but it's going to be cancelled almost immediately now as well. And Chris is trying to get himself around this fight as well. Lumia, he's getting so low, but can he survive through this? He's going to be taken down. And now for Angle, can he get himself away from this? But the lockdown from that Enchant Totem into just the Fisher again. Gardic, he's just going to be absolutely deleted. Vitaly, he gets it.
It's just so he can block the toss, by the way. So he's like, no matter where you jump, he's just going to have a bodyguard right next to him. Interesting move by Krish.
Okay, well, we'll see. Theo jumps in. Your Scepter comes out from himself. Are they going to be able to take the lockdown? He pops that Ghost Scepter now as well. They're going to be able to get the Dismember onto Asta. Asta, can he get himself away from this? Fiend's Grip was used, but it doesn't can go all the way.
Oh,
they're going to be able to take him down. He's dead. 125 seconds. Where's the follow-up going to come from? Box TPing himself away, but he's going to TP himself under a ward, so the TP now gets cancelled. He's going to be locked down. 3 heroes. The hook back now as well. And Hokori, they're right back into this.
Oh, they're more than right back into this. They got 2 minutes to do whatever they want here. I am somewhat surprised.
Roots for it.
You have, like, this is the scary part. TNC, they really want the Aegis. Hokori is really strong next to the Aegis, but TNC has buyback, so both sides, like, they have an advantage in this area. It's buybacks versus Roche advantage with the Black Hole. Theo is going for it.
Does he get the toss back? Though the Black Hole comes out, they're going to be able to lock down onto Asta, and there's nothing. In fact, Krish, he rolls himself into the Black Hole. He's still going to be there. He's bouncing around. The Midnight Pulse still goes, but he was caught on the Fisher and the Rock. He just couldn't angle himself away from this one, and now the Rolling Thunder will wear off. They're going to be able to jump themselves onto Mavis. Mavis, he's tossed back into 3-4 waiting arms.
That was very strange. That was very strange to see Krish sort of roll into the as Mavis as well as Gardic are the only ones who don't have it.
Yeah, and this is a really nice play here from Hokori. They were around the Roche pit, but they're just smoking. They might be able to find out Bok now. There's going to be the jump in. 3 heroes jump onto Bok. But the fish comes through. The BKBs will be there. There's going to be a really nice Fiend's Grip into the Dismember. They get the kill. Even the Sonic Wave going to be committed for that now as well. And they're carrying on going. Mavis has to go for that 4-staff out. It's going to be the TP coming through onto that Eidolon. The Blink coming through from Lumia now as well. He does. He gets the drive back onto the hook, and Mavis is going to go down.
Okay, he's got buyback. He's got buyback. They're lucky. Are they going to be using it though, or are they just to give Roche here? Looks like they realize that they don't have enough time, so it's beautiful for staff to get away here. And Theo's just throwing him in. He's like, move, you asshole, let's go. We don't want to die.
Actually, Theo, he swaps out, so Theo's going to be one with the Fallen Sky now as well. The telekinesis to get the save onto Bok. He did buy back. He can't go down again. They're going to be able to get the jump on. The Dismember comes through. The Black Hole, they get the catch onto Asta. Asta does have that buyback still. He might be able to come through. Sonic Wave onto Bok. Bok, if he goes down, it's going to be the second Black Hole. Did he have anything to cancel this now as well? And Lumia's just running riot with the rot in the middle of this. Did he get the kill onto the Beastmaster? He's dead. He's down for 2 minutes now as well. They get themselves into the backlines. Krish just have the buyback. This is going to be buybacks forced out left, right, and center for TNC. And it looks like here, Hokori, they just want to get themselves into the base. 64 minutes. Lumia, they're pushing into this. They want to carry on going now as well. Fallen Sky comes through. Krish with the Rolling Thunder. Lumia's going to be able to get the refresh off the backlines now. Theo's going to go down, and Lumia just tries to get himself away. The Mega Creeps do come out.
And Bok, no buyback. And oh, this is a very unfortunate. Maybe they have enough gold for it either. So if they can kill him, this could be something.
Oh, yeah, they might be able to get the lockdown here. Pudge, though, pops that BKB. The Rolling Thunder comes through. The Bash comes through from that Swashbuckle. They're going to try and use the refresh, but the Bash once again. And it looks like, are they going to be able to lock down on Templar? Assassin TA can't go down. He's already bought back once. He doesn't have that buyback. And now Krish, the lockdown onto the Pudge. It is going to be a lot of control here onto Lumia. Vitaly wants to be coming in. He doesn't have that Black Hole for the next 12 seconds. But no, the Fiend's Grip comes out. Krish, Echo Slam's going to be committed. Do they get the kill onto the Pudge? Lumia still surviving through this. It's going to be the death of the Pangolier. Dead for 2 minutes. Mavis might be the next one to follow. 3 heroes down. 5 heroes up on the side of Hokori.
This might be it, though. I mean, there's just...
Look at this. The black only
but,
catches the 2 remaining, and that is going to be good night, TNC. GG's are called. Just a great fight for TNC, putting up such an amazing performance into this. And for the most part, in that middle of the game, they looked like they were in control, looked like they might have taken this game, but 66 minutes in, Hokori just swing it right back the other way and take game number 3, sending TNC crashing out of the Pro Series.
Right.